backcourt. And look now at a few years worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Harden.
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defense.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's House in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's McGee in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, sometimes it just looks unfair with the way Harden can create space, and then Chris, he'd get that shot off.
Okay, it's just his step-back jumper is a thing of beauty. I'm not talking about his almost travel double step-back, just his regular one. I mean, he has so many tools to create space with his footwork, and he makes the most out of what you give him.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Westbrook, no good. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. From deep, James, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And James loves torching defenders with his pull-up jumper. Lay up on him, he goes by you. Play off, he'll pull up.
Pass to House. Here is Harden. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's Westbrook, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis. This end of the season awards already being debated. What did it mean to you when you were named All-NBA?
Well, it meant a lot, especially in my era, again, of playing against the best power forwards I feel in a group of all time. And so it meant a lot. There's only one power forward position, and so to be on that All-NBA team, it's something that's more special to me than being an all-star, because it's not about being the best 12 or 24. It's about being the best 5 in the league. And so those moments were always special being named the first team.
And like you said, you played in the golden era of the best players ever to play that position.
I tell you what, I think I played in the era where anyone that you would have picked in the power forward from the Western Conference, I couldn't have been upset at over myself, because everyone played in such a dominating fashion. Their teams were winning, and I knew personally how hard it was to guard these guys one-on-one.
And so Westbrook makes them both.
Well, Mike D'Antoni, he's a legendary coach in this game. He's found success at almost every stop he's coached at, only missing the title to cement his legacy.
Now here's James. We saw him with 29 points last game. Here's Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Westbrook against LeBron. Covington trying to break free, and James pulls it down. And with Mike D'Antoni, Chris, you can see his influence as a coach throughout the NBA.
Yeah, a lot of modern offenses borrow from things D'Antoni created. The up-tempo early offense is a product of his 7 seconds or less era. I mean, his imprint is all over the NBA.
Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Davis. With the clock winding down, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Specialty of McGee. I mean, he's a high-activity guy who's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Passes it to Harden. Here's Westbrook. There's the pass to House. Now here's Covington. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Pulls up on the wing. Covington's shot is off.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Davis, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Rockets trail by 8. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Pass to LeBron, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Robert Covington picks one up.
The agility, the instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends of the floor.
Lakers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for James. And reportedly, LeBron James spends over $1 million a year just on training and maintaining his body.
Well, money well spent. I mean, for his age, the most minutes played in NBA history, he's doing everything possible to extend his prime.
Both shots good from the stripe. And coming up as an only child in difficult circumstances, LeBron James said he had to grow up early, take charge of his life at a young age.
Yeah, that's what made him such a solid person and a great basketball player. Ever since he sought control of his own destiny, Kevin, he empowered trusted friends along the way. He's paved a new path for players taking ownership of their careers.
Shot clock at 3. Westbrook, no good.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Here's Davis, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Houston gets called for the foul.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time on a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
Pass to House. Kicks it to Hart. Trying to end the drought. Houston now working with the new shot clock. Now here's Tucker, guarded by McGee. Harden outside, over Green. Kept alive by Houston. It's stolen by Davis. Stolen by Harden. Here's Tucker. Another miss by Houston.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. A 12-point game. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles. And the rejection by James.
Oh, you got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear.
Covington with the steal. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Now here's Green. He's still scoreless so far in this one, and they double up James. And McGee kicks to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Green dishes to Davis. It's rebounded by Houston.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can. It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And most fans think of the Rockets as offense only, but that's not the case at all.
No, G.A., I mean, they force a good amount of turnovers, and they trap pretty well. I mean, the defense has been solid for them the past few years, if you ask me. Nothing mind-blowing, but this team is certainly not one-sided.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
A championship standard in LA with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both look up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19. And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He's just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. LeBron with it. He has 5. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's McGee with the jam.
See why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
Rockets trail by 12. Now Westbrook. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
Here is McGee following the basket by Russell Westbrook. On the wing, Green, guarded by Harden. Green kicks to Caldwell Pope. Over House. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now, here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. And here's Tucker. Harden, and the jam by Harden.
The athleticism Harden possesses is scary. I mean, he's constantly driving toward the basket for these dunks.
James against Westbrook. LeBron passes to McGee. Rebounded by Tucker.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
House kicks to Westbrook. McGee with the block.
And we mentioned McGee's outstanding length. There, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
James, the pass to McGee. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. From past the arc. And LeBron James good for 3. LeBron's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Lakers. Outside Westbrook. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
On the wing, Green. Fade away. They get the rebound. McGee's shot is off.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And Westbrook, here we go. He'll not go. Still looking for his shooting rhythm as he misses his 7th shot of 10.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but this off night has definitely been one factor.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
And that one is good.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to Los Angeles. LeBron outside. And the shot is good. LeBron's got 10 points.
And he's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Green against Harden. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Now the pass to Davis. Fires from 14. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his third assist on the night.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Green taking his time here. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Davis. Over Harden. And he overshot that one, missing.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Well, and Caldwell Pope really sees the court well. Everyone knows this guy can shoot, but his passing is also outstanding.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 14. Here's Tucker. No good on the three. Lakers shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Green kicks to James. Stolen by Westbrook. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. The Rockets again can't hit.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Pass to House. Harden has a wide-open look. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the wide-open shot from Green. But they get it back. Passes to McGee. And here is LeBron. From deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action after this word. Russell Westbrook has surly disposition on the court, but he talks about the power of positivity with his teammates.
Throughout the years, I've been trying to find ways to be a better leader. Leadership was a huge thing, and I felt the way I reacted to certain plays and my facial expressions and my demeanor can change a lot for a teammate.
Well, you can't win it alone.
And for superstar players like Westbrook, individual greatness isn't enough. It's about elevating the team around them.
And we return to the second quarter, and no Jay Latino. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Ben. Oh, the power on that Pruden!
Come on, Hall of Fame athleticism and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
Here's Clemens. Rebounded by the Lakers. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played. Here's Waiters. Reverses. And James with the layup. James has got 4 points this quarter.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Harden outside, just 4 to shoot. And again, the turnover by the Rockets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers. Robert Covington's checked in for Green. Lakers leading by 20. Waiters passes to James. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And that one drops. 8 points for Anthony Davis.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Harden outside. Looking to end the run. And the rebound goes to Howard. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. You better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Great value in rim protection, Chris. Talk about some of the characteristics that you have seen and you use yourself in being a good shot blocker.
Well, your reputation precedes you as a shot blocker. So as a shot blocker, you've already blocked enough shots that everyone knows, hey, I'm Rudy Gobert. Don't come in here unless you want to get that shot swatted out of the way. My name's Joel Embiid. Did you see my highlights of last game? So really what I'm saying is a shot blocker is always in your thought process. I still have nightmares about Mutombo. Oh, come on, let's
I bet.
Go to the next one, please. Come on. Get off shot blockers.
And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. In third, the Lakers. Fifth best, the Rockets.
And these two squads really know how to capitalize on mistakes. When they get going in transition, look out.
Clemens, covered by LeBron. James with some nice D.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
To the wing right side. Waiters surveying the D. Over Harden. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Drills it from outside. Harden's got his third bucket of the night.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Lakers?
Waiters dishes to Davis. Back to Waiters. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Waiters got 4 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Tucker can't get it to go.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Waiters no luck. Rockets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Harden outside. And another 3 for Houston.
That's his second three-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first.
Los Angeles leading by 21. The pass to James. That one's off. He's made 5 and missed 3 now. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. McLemore, the pass to Clemens. Harden outside. Back to McLemore. Pass to Clemens. Fader on the way. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Lakers the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. Waiters finds Kuzma. Back to Waiters. James outside. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Shoots over Covington. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by LeBron.
An elite passer in this position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, the Rockets are a team that is pushing NBA theory to the extremes with how they approach offense.
Oh, yeah. Every year they seem to go more toward threes or free throws. I mean, you can't fault them as it consistently works for them, though. I mean, it's like watching a team experiment with what makes an NBA offense.
check out some numbers here for James Harden. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Second in scoring, fourth in steals, and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. Tucker finds Harden. Over Waiters. Harden the pass to Clemens. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is up and in.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Lakers leading by 21. Waiters outside, tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Waiters. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Clemens, James covering, Harden outside, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. We're going to break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at Los Angeles. What a run they've had this year, in first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, Houston sitting there 4 spots below.
And I think for the Rockets, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Well, it's possible we haven't seen them at their best yet. They've shown they can play with any team in the league. Now they need to do it every night, not just some nights.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Rockets trail by 21. Clemens, covered by LeBron. Here's McLemore. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Harden dishes to Tucker. And some nice passing there by Houston. Harden outside. Passes it to Clemens. From deep. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes. His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting.
Waiters inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by Houston. Covington's got 5 rebounds tonight. A nice shot by Howard.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Chris, you were a tremendous passer. One of my favorites. Are there more playmaking bigs in the NBA now than back in the day?
That's a good question. I don't know if there are more. But I tell you what, there are some exciting ones. And if you guys don't believe me, just turn on the TV and go watch the Nuggets play. There's a man called the Joker, Jokic. Oh, my goodness, can he pass that ball? He and Horford right now, oh, man, 2 of my favorite passes in the game.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Waiters. The Rockets making a switch here. Westbrook against James. And the rejection by James. But he gets it back. Pass to Harden. Outside Covington. Back to Harden. Clock at 4. The Rockets with another miss.
Well, I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight because the three, not one of them, ain't working.
Now here is Smith. To the inside, Howard. The 9-foot shot. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Harden, that's good.
The ability of Harden to shift gears, exceptional. He can turn on the Jets off the bounce.
There's the pass to Smith. Kuzma with it, guarded by Harden. Unloads from 9. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
He kicks to Smith. LeBron outside. James Harden with the rebound. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
It's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
Smith the pass to Howard. Loads it up for Davis. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. We always like to break down the league leaders at their respective positions, so check out this group of small forwards with the highest field goal percentages since All-Star. LeBron James second.
And that tells you about their ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. I mean, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of a percentage.
That's true, but can they also fill it up from outside? This is a group that can score from anywhere on the floor.
Westbrook, no good. Los Angeles leading by 23. Pass to LeBron. To the paint. Here's Davis. He shoot again. And he sinks the layup. Davis has got 12 points in the game.
And his shot, I mean, has come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Passes it to House. Back to Westbrook from deep. And it's Westbrook again missing.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. And it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He's got 16.
Whether he's driving, posting up, firing from deep, you know, LeBron has it all. He's been a fantastic evening for him.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. .139 left in the first half. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. LA's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure's on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
Now here's Harden after LeBron James's miss, and he makes that one.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Here's Caruso. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Out to Kuzma. Howard trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got 7 now in this quarter.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Harden gets the bucket.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Caruso looking for an opening. Now here's Howard. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And the dunk by LeBron.
Love watching James show off his muscle. No one getting in his way. The D can't stop him.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Good shot.
Free throw, no good for LeBron. Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Out to the right wing. Here's Caruso. It could go. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Lakers ahead, just dominating this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups, knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 18 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they played well.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Well, they struggled in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Howard. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. And here is Los Angeles now, following the 3 by Houston. And LeBron throws it down.
If you give James a lane to the basket, he's going to dunk it hard. Amazing watching him just glide through the air.
Westbrook with it. Here's the 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Caldwell-Pope. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Now, here's Green. McGee up top, guarded by Tucker. And McGee kicks to Howard. Over in the corner, Green. On the clock. McGee, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Harden on the wing. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
Yeah, there's no doubt that Houston now is championship or bust. We've seen it. I mean, they've dished out huge contracts going full win mode now. I mean, they're putting it all on the line with this team.
And the Lakers making a change here. Morris is checked in. Free throw good, LeBron. And the Rockets desperate for a return to the NBA Finals.
Oh, the team has had their chances. They just need to make the most of them. I mean, front office, they're doing what they can help to make the most of Harden's prime. I mean, you have to admire their willingness to go for it now.
The defense a step slow, you can see the result.
Green kicks to McGee. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's the dish to James. LeBron is doubled. And here's Green outside. They get it again. McGee lays it up off the glass. McGee's got 6.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Proving he's not afraid to finish with power. Covington loves to dunk it home.
Lakers leading by 19. Caldwell Pope outside. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Morris against Covington. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Just 2 to shoot. His 3-pointers off the mark.
His 3-point game hasn't been there for him today, but don't sleep on him. At any moment, he can get his touch back.
The league has cracked down C-Webb on flagrants. Who's leaving the bench? Do you think we need to be as strict about it as we've been?
Oh, I love the attention to detail the league has given on flagrants. So you don't want the flagrants of the past. My friend Kevin McHale, he says Rambis just ran into his elbow. That wasn't even a flagrant foul on that play, if anybody remembers that old play that I'm talking about back in the Celtics-Laker days. But how about today? My thing, Kevin, is just don't call it ticky-tack a flagrant. I think we all know what a flagrant is. Let's keep the new flagrants as flagrants and no flopping. If you flop, no flagrants. Games are too important. You don't want that flagrant 1, flagrant 2, a shot and the ball. It can change the momentum of the game. I think the league and the refs are doing a great job. Let's just not let those ones that aren't flagrant sneak in there because of flopping.
And Chris, what about players leaving the bench when there's something going on?
Well, I'll tell you what, the league has always been great about that. And now what's funny is if you watch the games, there's an assistant coach that is designated just when he sees a scuffle on the floor. His only job is to run to the end of the bench and stand at the line with his arms out so no player can cross him. So not only is the league taking steps, not only are players mindful of it, but now you have an assistant coach that's only job is to stand up there and to be an obstacle so that no players can step that foot across the line. It changes series. It causes big fights. It puts fans in harm's way. We just don't need it.
Here's James. James Harden picking up that last basket. James finds Morris. Pulls up. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. No one near James as he lets it go. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. James has got 9 points now in just the second half. Westbrook surveying the D. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on LeBron James.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Westbrook. Waiters, he's checked in for the Lakers. Damari Carroll's checked in for the Rockets. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Now James. He's got 27. And they double up LeBron. On the wing, Morris. That one, no good. So Houston will take it the other way. And finished off by Westbrook.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Now, here's LeBron. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, Kevin, you know, it's so many advantages you gain from being LeBron's teammate. I mean, first of all, you're going to be wide open because everybody's going to be trying to double-team LeBron. I mean, you just got to be ready.
Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Trail by 18. Outside Covington. And there's the pass to Harden. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Timeout called, the Rockets. On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
While we have the chance, we like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. The Lakers second.
They've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Pass to Clemens. Fires the three. A rebound by the Lakers. Outside, Green. On the wing, Green. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Outside, Covington. Pass to Clemens. Six to shoot. Shot to stop the run. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
Rockets have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 27. Good on the shot.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. Clement, James covering. And here's Covington from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Covington's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
James kicks to Waiters. Pass to Morris. Outside, Davis. James looking it over. The pass to Waiters. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Covington dishes to Carroll. Waiters against Harden. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Harden.
You know, there's one award that Harden has won. I think we can pretty much say for sure he'll never win again. And that's 6th man of the year. It's hard to believe there was ever a time this man wasn't a star.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Markieff Morris. Smith comes in for Danny Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for James. Good on both.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
Raiders for 3. So good there. Rockets trail by 18. And here's Harden for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Harden's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Rockets. Los Angeles has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
And the Lakers have possession. Here's Caruso. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Davis. And the Lakers with another miss.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Oh, textbook defense. I mean, it took a good angle to the shooter and bothered the release.
Now here's Covington. He has 5. The Rockets haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Rockets making a change here. Rivers checked in. He hits both from the strike.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Smith against Covington. Here's Caruso. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Davis. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Rockets trail by 13. Covington into the lane, and the shot goes in. Covington's got 7 now in this quarter.
I mean, you can't allow Covington to beat you on the drive. Given his athleticism, you have to clog up these lanes.
Smith, the pass to Davis. Shoots over Tucker, and the Lakers with another miss.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Rivers against Waiters. Rivers can't get it to go.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
And good that time. 9 points for Dion Waiters.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Now, here's Tucker. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Clemens. That shot off the mark. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Pass to Covington. Houston moving it around. Here's Clemens. No good from outside.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful. And at Utah, Kyle Kuzma restricted to more of a traditional power forward role. Now, the wide open NBA style has unleashed his.
No good on the free throw. And Chris, really a combo forward game for Kuzma. He's comfortable playing small forward as well.
Well, defensively, I think he's better on the wing. I mean, think about this. In high school, he was only 5'9" as a freshman. Man, did he grow. He has experience on the perimeter.
Ben McLemore, he's checked in for Houston. He hits the second from the line.
Many people are high on Kuzma, an all-around player with a promising future given his impressive skill set.
Passes it to Rivers. Kicks to Tucker. Pass to McLemore. Four on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And here's a look at some numbers for Anthony Davis. Since the break, he's been simply stellar, averaging about 27 points per, 10 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Yeah, we talk about players getting hot offensively. He's in the same kind of groove with his defense right now. He's a beast at that end of the floor.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
In the corner, it's McLemore. It's Rivers on the wing. He's guarded by Waiters. From deep. Kept alive by Houston. And that one, good. Tucker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now there's the grit you've come to expect from Tucker. Getting into position for the rebound and getting some points out of it.
And they double up Davis. Waiters outside. Over Rivers. Off the left rim and out. Rockets trail by 16. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Shots good by McLemore.
Oh, wow, that's just a solid decision from McLemore. Just knows how to put the defense on their heels and take advantage of them with the pull-up Jimmy.
It's Davis on the wing. Puts it up from 15. Here's Caruso. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Lakers lead by 16. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Los Angeles leading by 16. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got P.J. Tucker. Austin Rivers is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's McLemore in at the small forward. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Rivers gets a wide-open look. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Davis has got 22 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
That one falls. 25 points for Russell Westbrook.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Down low. Shoots from the block. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 3 assists tonight. Rockets trail by 18. Outside Westbrook. Now here's McLemore outside. Rebound by Smith. The Lakers shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Kuzma outside. To the middle. Here's Howard. It's rebounded by Houston. Left side Westbrook. It's deflected. Here's Caruso, guarded by McLemore. Basket good. He's got 26.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
And the pass to McLemore. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Caruso. Howard up on top. Pass to Davis. Here's Caruso. Defended by Covington. Just 5 on the clock. Smith for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
The 3-ball is Smith's go-to. We all know that. He's excellent at measuring up any shot beyond that arc.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Westbrook. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. 2-time NBA champion Michael Thompson says the arm muscles, Chris, on today's players don't measure up with what they used to be. Is that even important?
You know, he's right, but I don't know how important that is unless, you know, you just want to bring the gun show to the games and pull out the arms and the curls and say, check out these muscles. But now I think, you know, it's a lot different. And make no mistake, even though that is a true comment, the players of today are much more athletic than his day and my day. And I think that's because of technology. They understand core strength. They understand dieting. They understand rest. And so many, they're privy to so much information that we didn't have. But, yeah, no more curls. It doesn't seem like there are any more Karl Malone 24-inch pythons out there in any of these games.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Rockets with the rebound. Tucker's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Westbrook passes to McLemore. Back to Westbrook. Over LeBron. And that one hits back iron.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
Dishes it to Howard. Left side, Davis. Another shot, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Now, look, once Howard establishes himself inside, it's a problem, which is why the defense chooses to foul him.
Because it seems like some teams have been in rebuild mode for a long time. Is there a point at which the league should step in and maybe, I don't know, take over or give them guidance?
You know, I really do. And not because it's necessarily the fault of the team, because it's tough to win a championship. But to be a perennial bottom dweller, basement dweller, it's not good for the fans. And fans like myself, every year comes the first game, we think, hey, we could win a championship, we could do it. But, you know, our thought process is not based in knowledge. It's just based in our hope and will for the team. So you definitely want to keep teams straight. You want to keep them honest. And I think the league can find a way to step in but not step on the toes of ownership.
James Harden. He's checked in for Ben McLemore. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
I love watching Howard still doing his thing out there. A nightly double-double threat.
Passes it to Tucker. For 3, Westbrook. Rebound the Lakers. Howard's got 11 rebounds in the game. Puts it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And the Lakers have possession. The Rockets making the shot. Covington against Green. Rocket 6. And there's a whistle. That goes on Daniel House. That is his first foul of the game. And the NBA 2K League, C-Web, the first e-sport operated by a U.S. pro sport. And it's quickly growing. Do you throw down on the sticks?
Yeah, just a little announcement to all the GMs in the 2K League. I am available. I'm a free agent. I'm ready to go. I'm nice on the sticks. I can play career mode, team mode, one-on-one mode. Whatever you need from me, I am ready to go. But I love it, man. Like, it's great to see people who love this game, whether it's virtual or real life. It's hoops, baby.
So much fun.
And he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
To the left wing. Back to Westbrook. Trying his luck from deep. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Caldwell Pope. Rebound by House. House has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And he's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific. Look, the more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
Now here's James. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Green. Caldwell Pope outside. Another miss by Caldwell Pope.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only one in the first.
Hey, Chris, for some guys, playing in their hometown is a dream. But there's also that added pressure, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, at least when you play away from home, it's a little more quiet. You don't have to get as many tickets for the game. When I got a chance to play home in Detroit, it was one of the best moments of my life. And I thought to myself, this is a wonderful feeling, but could I have handled it for 15 years of my career? I don't know. That's 30 tickets a game. Oh, I probably would have to go back into the NBA again just to pay for those tickets. But I tell you what, it's fun. And for me, a mama's boy, eating your mama's cooking before a game, it is never, ever, I've never had a better feeling before a game. Eating her food than being able to go out and play.
I bet. And so House nails both of them. Lakers leading by 19. The pass to Davis. There's the lob to the hoop, and it's McGee with the jam.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
Outside Westbrook. Harden against Green. Outside Covington. Another miss by Houston. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Rocket shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Outside Westbrook. Another miss by Houston.
It's been a struggle for him this quarter. He's not losing confidence. I mean, he keeps firing. Give him credit for that.
Took him no time at all on that one. 10 points for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
And here's Westbrook. Over LeBron. Knocks down the step-back J. And that's 31 points for Russell Westbrook.
They're going to be relying on him here late. I mean, just think about it. Hoping to come from behind, he just needs to keep doing what he's been doing.
Now here's LeBron. Good D by Covington.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Tucker, the pass to Harden. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis.
Oh, he's mastered the art of drawing fouls. Harden's led the league in free throws time and time again.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Los Angeles with some changes. Markieff Morris is checked in for Anthony Davis. Alex Caruso comes in for Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for LeBron. Houston with a big group substitution here. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Green comes in for Robert Covington. And Bahamute is checked in for Daniel House. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Harden hits them both. Lakers leading by 23. Pass to Morris. Great D that time from Green. It's Harden with the drive. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Caldwell-Pope. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Tyson Chandler.
Well, you really like seeing Caldwell-Pope earning these calls on the shot. I mean, it makes him that much more difficult to guard.
first free throw is good. And the Lakers with some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Morris. Green comes in for Alex Caruso. And LeBron subbed in for Cook. Houston with a big group substitution here. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Chandler. Robert Covington comes in for Green. Daniel House is checked in for Mbamute. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rivers. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. And for Houston, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Here's Westbrook. Tries again. Covington trying to break free. And Westbrook lays it in. Westbrook's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Los Angeles leading by 23. James outside. And LeBron throws it down.
I mean, that's just a powerful build of James. Obviously helps him on the glass. Creating that second chance opportunity, incredible.
Now, here's Westbrook. That one, no good. Good D by James. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's Westbrook. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Morris is checked in for Anthony Davis. Dudley comes in for Caldwell Pope. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Cook subbed in for LeBron. Houston with a big group substitution here. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Green comes in for Robert Covington. And Mbamute is checked in for Daniel House. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. And the Lakers with possession here. Cook looking it over. Passes it to Dudley. Morris inside. He's guarded by Rivers. Count it.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
On the wing, Harden. And he lays it straight in. Harden's got 35.
And when Harden gets to cooking, you gotta feed him. You gotta keep feeding him. He's an excellent rhythm scorer.
Here is Cook. He's guarded by Rivers. Cook kicks to McGee. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
Well, that's where McGee makes his living. On the interior, it makes them a much more effective offense when he's able to contribute in the painted area.
Now, here's Mbamute. Back to Rivers. Inside. And Harden with the stuff.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Dudley. Wants to get it to Morris and does. McGee trying to break free. Morris, no good.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for LeBron.
Well, his defense gave them the spark they needed, protecting the rim with purpose. They were afraid to bring the ball inside against the big fella.
And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
Houston making a switch here. McLemore is checked in. And the second free throw, good.
You know, I like Morris. He's a valuable contributor on both ends of the floor. Now, he's a sniper from deep, and he can definitely lock you up on D as well.
Now here's Rivers. Defense right on him. Good work defensively by Morris.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Here is Cook. He's guarded by Chandler. Cook, the pass to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. Kept alive. McGee's shot is off. Here's McLemore. Here's Green. And that one, good.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show for it.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the pass to McGee. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Morris isn't afraid of getting whacked. In fact, he welcomes it when he's going up to shoot.
That free throw good for Morris. And Morris drops them both. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Rivers with it. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they've. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Green make up the backcourt. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's McGee in at the 5, home in the paint. Now here's Westbrook. The 3 from Harden. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Clark, some of those lottery-bound teams now giving more minutes to their younger players, developing them, looking into the future, which means more veterans. Unfortunately, we'll have to sit and watch.
And, you know, I always say this, and it's much easier said than done, but you're a professional, whether you're in the rotation, a young player or an old player, you have to approach it in a professional manner. And that means accepting the good with the bad, the sweet with the bitter. And that takes a maturity level. And, you know, when the trade deadline is behind you, you only can control what you can control, and that's what veterans should be about.
And hopefully the coach communicates the ideas behind the move, too.
I like that, but there's no obligation to do so.
Right. Now here's Caldwell-Pope. McGee dishes to Caldwell-Pope. Back to McGee. Outside, Green. Pass to LeBron. 6 to shoot. Over Westbrook. And James gets it to go.
You know, for LeBron, I think that mid-range shot is an important one for him to have in his bag. It keeps the defense honest.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling, Craig. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Now here's James. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. He kicks to LeBron. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. James has got his second basket.
That's as good as you can defend LeBron inside, and it's still not good enough.
Westbrook passes to House. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to House. Now Harden over Green. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Westbrook. That's 7 points for James Harden.
Love the speed with which Harden gets his shot off. Timing his release beautifully off the pass. Nice.
James, the pass to Davis. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Covington. And Tucker has it in the corner. The pass to Westbrook. Oh, good with the triple. Lakers trail by 3. Caldwell-Pope outside. Pass to James. Back to Caldwell-Pope. The feed to Davis. Shoots over Covington. And Davis can't get it to go.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Harden the pass to Westbrook. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Green. Here's Davis. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
His first make, and, you know, maybe that will get him going.
Here's Westbrook. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
Caldwell-Pope passes to LeBron. Buries it down low. LeBron's got 6.
LeBron can score from anywhere, but he's most effective close to the hoop. Very skilled in the paint.
Westbrook against LeBron, and finished off by Westbrook.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And that one's good, James.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered it.
Outside Westbrook. Harden scanning the floor. And the three off target. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
You know, no matter how you feel about James Harden, you've got to respect his love for the game. I mean, he absolutely lives and breathes basketball, and that passion has driven him to become the player he is today.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And Clark, last year Harden was quoted in saying, most players don't really love basketball.
Well, I don't know about most. That seems a bit extreme. Maybe he feels that they don't love it as much as he does, which certainly you could understand. But I can say that very few players have the drive and determination to improve their game the way Harden has. That's part of why he's been an MVP. And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Here is House. No points in the game yet for him.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Green, the pass to James. Back to Green. To the paint. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Green. James has got 10 points in the game. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
And here is LeBron. James Harden getting it to go from deep. James in the post. 10 points for him. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Now a chance, guys, to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for him.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him early.
The Lakers get it back in a new 14.
And, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Outside Westbrook. Good D by LeBron.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
No coverage that time. Westbrook's got his second bucket.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Green against Harden. It's LeBron with the drive, and LeBron throws it down.
You cannot give James these types of opportunities. That guy is relentless.
Westbrook against James. Here's the floater. Westbrook can't get it to go.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
LeBron outside. Left side, Davis. McGee trying to break free. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Covington. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Outside, Davis. He dishes it to LeBron. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass. Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
There's the three. Here's McGee. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Westbrook, no good.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Pass to McGee. Passes to Davis. Shoots over Covington, and it's Davis missing.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
And there's the pass to House. Now Harden, guarded by McGee. The tray, and James Harden, good for 3. Harden's got 15 points.
Well, you know, for so long, Mike D'Antoni has been a vanguard on NBA offense. His teams have always played great offense, moving, spacing, dynamic players. The defense has not been at the level of offense, but I think he's actually improved as a coach in that area as well.
Poked away.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
On the wing, Green, guarded by Tucker. Here's Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Rockets trail by 5. And part of it for D'Antoni is that he is delegating defensive duties.
Yeah, and I like that, Kevin. He's made sure to have a defensive coordinator on his staff, delegating that role and responsibility. He thinks and knows that his team is better off that way.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. A floater. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Westbrook takes it to Tucker. Shot from 16. And it's Westbrook missing.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Yeah, he's a guy who looks for his shot often. He's energetic and outstanding at forcing the issue. Caldwell Pope is his name.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Danny Green. And he's good on the second. Here's Westbrook. He's got 5. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Count that bucket. Westbrook's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
LeBron against Westbrook. James with it. He's got 14. Step back shot. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
And the Lakers have possession. 6-point lead. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Rockets. Then McLemore is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Harden. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Clemens in at the 1. It's stolen by McLemore. Pass to Clemens. That one wide left.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Now here's James. Kuzma outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
Raiders on the wing. Popped up there for Howard. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Rockets trail by 11. Pass to McLemore. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. A 3-ball. No good that time.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And positionless basketball, all the rage. And Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Here's McLemore. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Passes it to Tucker. Shot clock at 5. Fades. Another miss by Houston. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Now here's Howard. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Free throw line jump shot. Offensive rebound. James. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Another miss by Houston.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Davis kicks to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Here's LeBron, and he gets the bucket. James has got 18 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Rockets trail by 17. And Houston calls their first timeout of the game. Look, we've talked about footwork, but a player's hands, how he catches, how he passes, the use of his hands are huge. And there are a couple guys out there that are great at that.
Kawhi Leonard has got some mitts unlike any other in the league. I mean, he's not that tall. He's long-armed, and his hands are humongous. That ball looks like a tennis ball in his hands. Not only are they big, they're good. He's active with them on defense, and he's very strong in how he handles the ball offensively. You know, I think about a guy in terms of maybe not size, but really good hands. Jokic, his hands are phenomenal.
Let's now go to the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. See the league's top assist man. LeBron James, #1.
It's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
Covington against Davis. Houston moving it around. Kicks it to McLemore. Left side, Covington. Over Davis. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Covington's got his first points of the night.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Lakers.
James looking around. And it's off the back rim. No good. Rockets trail by 15. Clement guarded by Kuzma. McLemore dishes to Covington. There's the pass to Clement. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here is Harden. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Lakers leading by 15. James outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. LeBron's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Raiders against Harden. Beyond the arc. That shot misses. And the Lakers going the other way now. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done. Here's Waiters. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
James, the pass to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. Davis has got 10.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
J.R. Smith's checked in for the Lakers. Jeff Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 16. Pass to McLemore. Clement, James covering. Harden inside the three-point line. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Waiters gets a wide-open look, but they'll get another chance. Out to Smith. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers. Harden against James. Pass to Tucker. There's the triple. Drops in the tray. Tucker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Tell you what, for a guy who's inconsistent from three, Tucker's showing you he can be scary out there at times for a defense.
Now, here's Howard. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. To the inside, Waiters, and the rejection by Harden. Clemens, covered by LeBron. Takes the three. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The shot missing. Good D by Harden. And it's Harden with the ball for the Houston Rockets. It's a 13-point game. Yep, that one goes in there.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Now here is Davis. 26 points for him last game against Houston. And James with the basket on the assist by Davis. LeBron's got 10 points in the quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Back to Harden. The three. Rebound the Lakers. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played. And here's LeBron outside. A three-pointer is right on target. James has got 27.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
A shot by Harden, wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Waiters. Passes it to Davis. Count it. Davis has got 12 in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Tucker. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. And here is Los Angeles now. The lead is 15. Lets the three fly. They get it back. Here's Howard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Russell Westbrook.
And just an amazing shot fake there from Howard, effectively bringing the defender off the ground and just going right into the contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
First free throw is good. Clark, you were such a terrific athlete growing up, and it must be fun for you watching your kids and soon your grandkids go through their athletic journeys.
It really is one of the great blessings and treats of my life to see our kids grow and develop as people, but also to enjoy different sports. Our boys played basketball and soccer, and our daughter played volleyball, all played in college at some level. And so it is great. Anytime you see your kids find their lane, enjoy running in it, and do well in that lane, it's joy indescribable.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now here's James. 27 points for him. Count it. Good. 14 points for Anthony Davis.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Outside Westbrook. No good on the triple.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Smith kicks to Caruso. The pass to Howard. Smith for three. It's rebounded by Houston. Harden's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And one thing I liked in the first...
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
Davis, the pass to Howard. And 1:01 left here in the second. Great tee that time from Green.
Such a great rebounder, athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Westbrook, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Westbrook's got 11.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Outside, Davis. 40 seconds left in the first half. They grab their own miss. A nice shot by Howard. 7 points in the game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the night. And the Lakers with some changes. Markieff Morris is checked in for Howard. And it's Green in for James. Free throw good from Harden.
And, you know, after being a sixth man during the beginning of his career, Harden has blossomed into a big-time star. He's a top-tier combo guard in this league now.
Now, here is Morris. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Smith outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 15.
And Smith loves pulling up from 3. Never scared to fire when he's out beyond.
Harden, no good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebounds as well. Get us on second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. He seems to have carried the momentum from his last game right into tonight. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
What's clear so far is LeBron's combination of power and athleticism is still largely unmatched. Whether he's operating with the back to the basket, driving, in transition, his physical superiority usually wins out.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half. Start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Now here's Davis. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. JaVale McGee is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Caldwell Pope, down to 5 on the shot clock. LeBron is doubled. Jacks up a 3. Second chance shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Russell Westbrook.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
First trip to the line for him here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And, fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
And the first one drops. Analytics, Clark, are such a major factor for coaching staffs and scouting staffs, and plenty of micro-analysis to go around. But some statistics can actually be a little bit misleading, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin, and you can torture the numbers to say whatever you want them to say, so you have to be careful. I think there's a great place for analytics in the game. It's very useful in some areas, but you have to balance it. There has to be a blend there. Take, for instance, shot blocking. Just because you don't block a shot, that sometimes can dismiss what changing shots do to a team's defense or for a team's defense. The number of threes being taken. Effective field goal percentage is more important than raw field goal percentage because of threes.
Now Caldwell Pope after Westbrook's missed 3. Covington against Caldwell Pope. Here's Davis, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Houston gets called for the foul.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
For Los Angeles, they have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And that one misses. That's off as well, so he misses both. Rockets trail by 17. Westbrook scanning the floor. No good on the shot. James with some nice D. Caldwell Pope left side on the wing. Davis shoots over Tucker. That's good from Davis on the assist by Caldwell Pope. 16 points for Davis.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Such a wide open look. And that's 13 points for Russell Westbrook.
The entire defense was frozen foot. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Harden against Green. James outside. Here's Davis, and Covington sends it back.
Yeah, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Green. Here's Davis. That's down the hatch. Now it's one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Los Angeles leading by 19 points. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Here's LeBron. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Davis finds Green, buries the long-range jumper. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Here's Green. The Rockets making the shot. Oh, trying for it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. Pass to Tucker. And Davis sends it back. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists in the game. Rockets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his pace?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
High arcing shot. Westbrook, no good.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Got a piece of it. Harden the pass to House, and he pings it home with one hand.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
It's good.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the Lakers with some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for JaVale McGee. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Caldwell Pope. The Rockets also changing it up. Damari Carroll's checked in for Daniel House. And it's Rivers in for James Harden. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 13. LeBron with some nice D.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The Rockets again can't hit.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Rivers with it. He's picked up by James. A nice shot by Rivers. Rivers has got his first 2 points.
Oh, my, I didn't know he had the crossover in his bag of tricks. Now, I've seen it all.
James against Westbrook. Good work there as it goes.
Par for the course for James. I mean, he forces his man to overcommit, gets the bucket, and draws the foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good, James.
Amongst the many things that I appreciate most about LeBron James, and there are a lot, his leadership. I mean, everybody else just kind of naturally falls into place behind him because he's such a good example and a positive leader.
Now here's Waiters following the miss by Russell Westbrook. The second effort. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Kevin, let's take a look here to see where the Lakers rank in the NBA.
And going back to that top ranking in terms of block shots, for me, it's been pure dominance. Defensively, they have such great presence around the rim, and at times, that gets in your head.
Looking to get it going. LeBron with the block.
LeBron, one of those players who gets fired up by defense as much as offense, and that block going to put a major bounce in his step.
And for Houston, they're shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. And it's Westbrook missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here is Davis. He's got 21. To the middle. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 8 now on the night. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
That shot missing. Great D that time from James. From 17 feet out, again the Lakers.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Westbrook finds Covington. Rivers looking over the floor. Takes it out to Covington. 4 on the clock. Another miss by Houston. LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And they double up James. Lakers passing it around. And Covington sends it back. Pass to Rivers. Now Westbrook. He's got 13. No good again that time.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
LeBron has doubled. Down low, Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Davis has got 11 points here in just the second half.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Westbrook. And the rejection by James. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Well, he is going to the line, but that's not a bad play by the defense. I mean, you just can't let LeBron run free. I think you're always better off making him earn it at the line.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw good, LeBron. J.R. Smith's checked in for Green. And both free throws good for James. The Rockets shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. And here's Westbrook. He's got 13. That one a little long.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Good D by James.
And, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Markieff Morris has checked in for Anthony Davis. Knocks it loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should be, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
And, you know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
Waiters against Rivers. Waiters up top. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And there's a nice layup by Kuzma.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Westbrook. 13 points in the game. 4-3, Covington. Kept alive by Houston. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 7.
And though lacking some height, Kevin, Tucker has the bounce, the reach, and the strength and attitude to do damage inside. Well, you know, how can you not get excited about the way P.J. Tucker plays defense? Takes on all comers. Great intensity. He really is the leader of his team defensively.
This is a good chance here to look at the teams with the most second chance points of the season. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The 4th spot held by the Lakers.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
Now Kuzma, following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. The shot off that time. The Rockets shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. 1:07 left to play in the third. Clement, guarded by Kuzma. Here's Carroll. Oh, good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Caruso, the pass to Kuzma, to the inside. And Westbrook pulls it down. And it's Houston's ball. Shoots over Kuzma. Westbrook can't get it to go.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Mobile and tenacious on the drive. Kuzma, easy to see how he gets these calls.
The Lakers have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. Free throw good, Kuzma.
You know, some folks were saying Kuzma wouldn't even get drafted a few years ago. That's why this draft stuff is more art than science sometimes, but he has proven his doubters wrong very quickly.
Daniel House has checked in for Damari Carroll. And both free throws good for Kuzma.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 13. Over Smith. And it's Westbrook missing.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Here's Caruso. Shoots the three. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Yeah, a hard-nosed defender. Tucker gets up into your grill and tries to intimidate you.
And so it's Los Angeles going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Ben McLemore. Green is out there with Chandler, and it's House in at the 3 spot.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Rockets shooting just 34% from the floor. Pass to McLemore. 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Outside, House. Excellent defense there from Smith. And here's the Lakers. Shot from 12, and he knocks down the jumper.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Clemens, accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Smith outside. To the paint. Here's Howard. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And you know, the way that Howard is so crafty at using his body in the painted area, really hard to stop him given his size.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. With the teardrop, Morris with the block, and he's able to get it back. Now here's McLemore. He's guarded by Howard, but they recover it. Upside Chandler. Over Caldwell Pope. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. To the middle. A stupendous finish in traffic.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
For Los Angeles, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Caruso. Back to Smith. Rebound by Jeff Green.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Inside, here's Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, rising up well to finish off the dunk with power. Tremendous athleticism by Kentavious Caldwell Pope, KCP.
Here's Clemens. Here's Chandler. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Down low, here's Caldwell Pope. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Caldwell Pope's got 6 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Green deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Green. Over Howard. And it's Green missing. The Lakers on offense. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Offensive rebound. And Morris throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And it's Green missing. Lakers have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Smith in the posts, lays it up and banks it in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Lobbed up there for Chandler. It's stolen by Morris. J.R. Smith on the wing. He feeds it to Morris. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 5 to shoot. Smith outside. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is buried.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Now the pass to McLemore. Here's Chandler. Outside, Green. Pass to Clemens. Tipped away. And they're running. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
Yeah, you know, Kentavious Caldwell Pope, his quickness can be overwhelming at times. Really hard to defend if you're not physical and focused.
First free throw is good. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Quinn Cook comes in for Smith. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's McLemore, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Damari Carroll's checked in for Houston. And he sinks the second. And here is Los Angeles now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Morris with the bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's McLemore. Pass to Mbamute. And the layup falls. Mbamute has got his first basket.
Even when you get physical with Mbamute, he stays with his shot. He's a crafty finisher.
Passes it to Morris. Back to Cook. Morris outside. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Caruso. Rockets with the rebound.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, at this point in his career, Austin Rivers has proven how deadly he can be as a weapon, Clark, off the bench.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I like the energy that Rivers comes in with. I mean, he pushes the tempo and looks for his shot as well. And I think he can play either guard spot effectively.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Rivers.
And what a journey it's been for Austin Rivers since being drafted 10th overall back in 2012. Looked like he might not have what it takes to be an NBA player early, but he persevered and is now an integral part of this group.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. Rivers hits both of them. And with Rivers, he's never given up on himself and continued to add to his game. Even, Greg, as he's gone from team to team.
You know, he's shown that he can function as either the point or off guard and still give great production from either spot. And as he grows older, you can see him being a top-level 6th man for the rest of his career.
And the shot goes down.
And, you know, whatever punishment or contact comes his way, Kuzma is, when he's driving, he's determined to score.
Now here's Rivers. He's guarded closely. Over Cook. A nice shot by Rivers. Rivers has got 4 points now in the quarter. And it's Cook with the ball for the Lakers. This is to McGee. The pass to Kuzma. Here is Cook. He's guarded by Rivers. For the 3. Doesn't go for him. The Rockets go the other way with it. To the inside. And Carroll gets it to go.
Such an impressive all-around player. Carroll is good at scoring in the painted area as well.
Kuzma outside. Back to Cook. Up top, Morris. Carroll covering. Morris kicks to Kuzma. Cook looking it over. Over Rivers. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Now here's Rivers. Now the dish to Carroll. Pass to Mbamute. Here's Rivers, and it's blocked.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Here is Cook. Chandler with the block. Now here's Rivers. Pass to Chandler. From deep, McLemore connects from 3-point range.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Kuzma inside. He's against Mbamute.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Here's Caruso. Off target from outside. The Rockets shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. He lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
And the Lakers with possession here. Following the score by Houston. Kuzma kicks to Caruso. Back to Kuzma. Here's Cook. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Anthony Davis.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Jared Dudley's checked in for Morris. And Smith subbed in for Alex Caruso. That one falls, so he hits both of them. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Kuzma. They can't stop the run with that one.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Passes it to McGee. Over Chandler. McGee's shot is off. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Clemens, and it's good for 2. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kuzma with it. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
No, we just don't care who scored the ball. You know, the ball movement was great. Everybody's rebounding and talking. So when we play like that, it's fun to watch. You know, and everybody out there having fun, smiling, a lot of emotion. That's all we asked. That's all Coach asked for, and we did that tonight.
Good win tonight, AD. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.
Yep.